I feel like I've been dreaming for a long, long time, and it's a painful dream. I decoded the message and went where it led me, to an underground floor of the Nice Japan building. They called it the Cathedral. The president, Miss Shigure, was waiting for me there. She complimented me on decoding the message and invited me to join NICE. That's probably why Bats 490 was being spread in the first place.
Tokiko did mention that.
We have been seeking high IQ individuals with the capability to decode it. The purpose was to recruit them into NICE.
Miss Shigure told me all sorts of things about NICE's ideals, and I was sick of the world at the time. When they told me this world isn't, I fell in love with NICE's beliefs, right? They told me to keep it all a secret.
You cannot tell anyone about the secret of the world.
Secret of the world, known by only a handful of people. I felt like I was special, just knowing I was one of the chosen few. That's why I didn't tell you the truth. It's not bad. You should have let my dad on, too.
He's waiting in a corner of... I thought it would be easier for you to talk if we were...
No, that's not true. Things are different now.
Good for him. Looks like the chastity belt of his heart has unlocked.
It all started with the results from my health checkup at my elementary school came back abnormal, so they wanted to do more tests. But instead of the hospital, I was taken to Horodori Institute.
The test results show that you have some very special genetic abnormalities in your DNA. It's extremely rare. Only 1 in hundreds of thousands of people has it. One day, and it will be soon, you will fall ill to an incurable disease, and it will take your life. The only way for you to survive is to receive gene therapy through genome editing here at this institute.
So I started going to Horodori Institute, but it wasn't true. Not really. About that envelope, I stole it from the institute. Found it on my doctor's desk. It said it was top secret, so I thought it must be super important. Inside the envelope was pieces of paper with... It was written in German, but I managed to figure out what it was saying by using a translation app. There actually wasn't anything wrong with my genes. It was all for the sake of research. Horodori Institute was rewriting my genetic code. They used me for human experiments. When I found out, I talked to Director Horodori, but he acted like he did nothing wrong.
Why are you upset with me? You should be grateful. Your body is now special thanks to genome editing. Also, I would advise against pulling out of the experiments now. Your body is still in a transitionary stage. If you stop now, all the cells in your body will falter and dissolve.
I don't know. The papers in the envelope didn't have any details, and Director Horodori didn't tell me anything.
Do you notice any changes in your body?
No, not really.
Does your father know about this?
I don't think so. I didn't want him to worry about it, and Director Horodori threatened me not to.
This should go without saying, but I want you to keep this. Don't tell the police, your family, anyone. If you do, I'll be forced to destroy all of the data and the medicine. And you know what that would mean, don't you?
I thought I just told you.
No, that's not what I meant. You deliberately lied about it pointing to Horodori Institute. You could have chosen not to say anything at all.
But if I didn't say anything, you would have taken me in, right? Then I'd get tortured and injected with the truth serum, and you'd force me to talk about the secret of the world. I lied because I didn't want that to happen.
Is that what he thinks the police do?
Well, he is still a kid.
Horodori Institute was the first place that popped into my... I've been there lots, and I hated the director, Mr. Horodori, so I wanted to bug him a bit.
Thanks for telling me all. It's going to be a huge help for the investigation.
No need to thank me. I owe you my life, Mr. Ryuki. And besides, I decided to be honest from now on.
I see.
I like the look on his face.
Yeah.
You know, I actually wanted to spell the show part of your name with the kanji for laughter. It was going to be spelled with the character for laughter and shine, because I wanted you to stay smiling forever.
You have a nice smile, Shoma. It fits your name perfectly.
My name? Name. Wait, I remember something.
What is it?
When I was being kidnapped by the researchers, I met Terror in the warehouse.
What?
I couldn't see their face because they had a metal mask on. But I'm sure it was Terror. They said...
I am Terror. You've heard of me, haven't you? Of course, that isn't my real name. I'll tell you and only you. But would you like to hear? My name is... Dahlia.
Welcome back.
Dad. I'm home. And thank you. You risked your life to protect me, right? So...
Shoma, I'm so sorry. Until now, I've always been thinking about what's best for me. I always said I was doing things for you, but I was just being selfish. I've caused so much trouble. At work and for you. Your mother and sister, too. But I'm done being selfish. I can't put you through any more pain. I'm going to quit comedy and get a normal, regular office job.
Don't quit!
What?
I like your comedy, Dad. I like you as a comedian.
Shoma.
I don't care if kids make fun of me at school anymore. I won't let them say you're uncool. You're trying to help people with your jokes, right? It's just like when you protect it, you put your heart and soul into it, so you can make people laugh and make this world a happier place. And I think that's the coolest thing ever. So, I don't want you to quit being a comedian, no matter what.
Is that?
Dad, you dropped this at the warehouse district, didn't you? That's where I picked it up. And when I went to the police earlier, I borrowed some tape and fixed it. Congratulations, Dad! You won the Best Dad in the World Championship. It's a landslide victory! You try so hard as a comedian, and it's kinda lame, but you're so cool at the same time. You drink too much, have nose hair sticking out, and wipe your face with hand towels. But you're my super dumb funny dad, and I'm proud to be your son.
Boy, that's one spectacular prize. A landslide victory for me, huh? Thanks a bunch, Shoma.
By the way, Dad, there's one favor I want to ask.
God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max! God of laughter, lucky, happy, Pachaka Max! God of apology! Sorry. God of seasons, hot Jimmy. Oh! God of shyness! Oh no, please, not the spotlight.
Ryuki, you should get to the hospital soon.
Yeah,
The case isn't solved yet either.
yeah, I know. But just a bit, I want to watch them a little bit longer.
They have a lot of issues to work out, don't they?
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll be fine. As long as they have smiles, their world will be saved.
Hey, Shoma, what did you think of that joke?
It was great! Dad, you really are the best comedian in the world! Super stand.
He's got it.
Komi?
Okay, I just need to get some money ready, and those Yakuza guys I met at one of my shows, they said they had a good paying job for me. I guess I'll just have to take a chance on that.
Let's go.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
It's a shooting game. I can't picture Komeiji playing this.
I don't even... Well, I guess it's like a shooting... Oh! I'm not...
He won't play.
Maybe he won't do it himself.
Well, in that...
A shooting.
What? You want me to play this? Oh, I'm not... Hey there! You look like a shooter. Why don't you give it a shot? This is the goods. I'm gonna take the pay. Don't worry, it's untraceable. Thank you.
Oh no.
Andy's Komeiji was selling firearms? Huh? Komeiji is gone.
What? He's over there. Komeiji is trying to get on an airplane.
His expression is so... dead.
Talma, get in position to show Komeiji a cue card.
What? Another?
What do you want me to say? If you quit now, your debt's only gonna get bigger.
Why? I gave you all your money.
You're nowhere close. Going round and round again, Komeiji. You're stuck doing laps for us just like this plane ride.
Komeiji had a hard time getting away from these shady characters.
I'm guessing he could only pay off the interest.
Crap! I forgot my bow tie.
Hey, where's he?
What is this? I know. If I... This is my ticket out of here.
What did Komeiji...
I'm going after him.
What?
Is this?
If I take this with me, they'll have to pay me. There's no way they want this getting found, and it'll fit perfectly in my suitcase. It's just sitting there, practically. If I take this, this is my chance to fight. I can't go back now.
Komeiji took something home and is... I'm guessing he was going to blackmail
But what could it...
Well... Mr. Komeiji, I've taken a look inside your mind. You've been involved in gun trafficking, haven't you? There are other things I'd like to ask you about. May I have a minute of your time? Mr. Komeiji, you're treading dangerous waters here. At this rate, Shoma could... Please, talk to me. For Shoma's sake.
Shoma, can you protect him?
You want me to protect Shoma?
As soon as I know he's safe, I'll tell you everything.
Ryuki, I have Shoma safely under custody. I'll put him on the line.
Dad!
Shoma, are you okay?
No! Cops came and put me in the car, and now they're driving me to the station.
I see.
What did you do? The police are after you? I knew you were dumb, but not...
Shoma, I'll have to fill you in. I need to talk to your dad for...
okay.
All right, Ryuki. I'll leave the rest to you.
Now, please continue, Komeiji. Or do you...
Yes, I've racked up a huge amount of debt. I've been getting hounded by collectors. Eventually, they started threatening me with this.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji, your dear little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
I couldn't talk to the police about what you said earlier. Gangsters selling guns and I was an accomplice. It was all for money, but... I've always wanted to cut ties with that lot, but I couldn't do it. I had no other way to pay back the money I owed. The money I make as a comedian is just a drop in the bucket. Right. I was involved with gangs and their gun trafficking up. That's where I stole the gun I had. I was knee-deep in some dangerous business, and I thought I needed... Well, the thing on the rooftop of Misatan. You know about it, don't you?
Yes. You walked away with it in your suitcase. It was so you could blackmail someone.
That's right.
Is this related to
Mr. Ryuki,
A message.
Look at the sender.
Yeah, a message from Terror. Komeiji, why do you have a Nile message for...
That thing I found belonged to Terror. That's what he was talking about in the message.
Are you saying you tried to blackmail Terror?
I guess so. Anyway, that's why I went to... The entrance was already open by the time I got there. But there was no one inside, as you know. I had no choice but to wait there.
Do you still intend to hide things from me? Mr. Komeiji, I'll ask you one more time. What is this thing that's so important to Terror? Fine. I'll ask a different question. Where is it now?
Will you bring me with you? If you do, I'll tell you.
Mr. Komeiji, isn't this...
Yes, it's my home.
This makes so much sense that it's actually confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic. So, where can I find it?
Ah, right. Where was it? I must be getting old. I'm having trouble remembering.
Mr. Komeiji, please. You can't tell me that after bringing me all the way here.
I know, but what am I supposed to do if I can't remember?
We have no choice, Ryuki. Let's just start looking around. There are only futons inside. I doubt Terror had an interest in this.
Nothing here.
There's something like seaweed on the ground, though.
I don't think that's relevant right now. Mr. Komeiji, are you really sure it's here?
Yes, it should be. How strange. Where could it have gone?
Ryuki, look at this.
I thought so.
What is he thinking?
I've had enough of this. If you're going to keep lying to me... Huh? Why are you all here?
Ryuki! You left Shoma at Abyss HQ, didn't you?
How awful of you to leave him all by himself!
Miss Iris, Miss Mame, and I were having dinner at Yurakucho. Then I got a Nile message from
That's when we found out about the questioning.
We also found out Shoma was in police custody. This is bad. It's a super mega big deal. That's what we all were thinking, so we headed over.
But he was done being questioned by the time we arrived.
That is why we decided to bring him here.
They all know Shoma?
Seems so. Shoma and Mizuki go to the same elementary school, so that's probably how they're all connected.
Give it up already, Dad! I already hated you for being unfunny, pathetic, and unpopular, and now you're a criminal too?
Did the police tell you that?
Yeah, they told me everything.
But it was all for you.
Stop making excuses! You did all that bad stuff, and you're still trying to fight back, lie, and trick your way out of it! I'm sick of it!
Shoma.
Dad, you should just die already!
What is it?
This could be an opportunity for you. If we go to Devaita, maybe we can catch...
Mr. Komeiji, we'll put our... I'm going to Devaita. Alone. I can't bring you along on a hunt for a dangerous
No, Terror will run if you... I need to get his guard. You should hide someone. Once he shows up...
Are you sure?
Yes. I'll be the bait. This is the least I can do after what I've done.
Are you okay, Mr. Ryuki?
What happened?
Oh, good. You're okay.
I don't think I'm injured. Why are you here?
We will explain later. First, can you tell us what happened here?
I don't know. I started seeing things. Then I lost consciousness.
Phew. I managed.
Tama.
After you lost consciousness, you were attacked from behind. A high-voltage current was delivered to your back, and I was short-circuited. I wasn't able to use any of my functions, but as you can see, I was able to bring myself back online to see the attacker. I don't know anything after you lost control of your bladder.
You mean lost
Yeah, whatever.
So, where's...
I don't see him here.
Mr. Komeiji, why?
I can't link sync now. Not enough. What can you even say in a situation? How could this have happened? Of course he's not. Komeiji was his father.
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about terror and going to divide, so I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should try. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you. We thought we should just come straight.
It's 11:30 p.m. now.
By anyone, do you...
Well, anyone at all. Like, any suspicious figures, maybe?
No, we did not.
I see.
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight. When we arrived, we found you on the... So, Kizzy and I untied the rope. Well...
Ah! Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh...
Excuse me.
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these four here?
Indeed. That I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my fist.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
That is just how terrible with machines I am. That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling my way through the payment...
Mommy?
So she got out of the car first.
Naturally, I was quite flustered by this rowdy and so I continued to fumble for 3, 4... No, I somehow managed to process the payment. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely...
What were the other three in the back seat doing during...
They were waiting the entire time. The card was Kizzy's. But she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I...
Well, now that that's said, if you...
Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mommy was...
What is it, Ryuki?
No, it's nothing.
I guess... No. I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio.
I see. No one saw anything. Tama, have you contacted Abyss and
Way ahead. The investigation team should... I've also arranged for a counselor. All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Are you okay? Shoma, what?
Don't just stand there. Go after it.
Right. See him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state. Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
Where he might go. I got it. Shoma must be there. Shoma!
Well, no big deal. It's a Ferris wheel. He'll come back down if we just wait. Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh, but I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because...
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, He should be back soon. What? No. How? How? We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by... Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Hold on! Don't tell me it's happening again!
Tama, do you know about this place? I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality. If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine. Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything! Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart! Please, Ryuki.
Okay then, you want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No, I have to solve it, for Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Fine, but promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this. So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering. You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been hit.
No. There's another person that could have tipped it over. When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio...
Mame? That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Mame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? That happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about? That one video was playing on the monitor.
This is where you lost consciousness. And me, right after. There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here. The kettle is on the floor.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that, or it was bumped or something.
What's the estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th. We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
The door on the...
The door we...
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west.
The floor is wetter than my...
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and... Footprints from the water. Seeing that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side. It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Was it a crab tie?
No. No crab. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio. Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water, because if she did, it would have left prints. So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall. And the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door, but the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then... Tama, do you have any ideas? Why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out. That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but, well, putting that thread aside for now, shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready? Action! I'm going to cast you as Amame. Recreate her movements.
Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it!
This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terror...
Since Terror is blocking, so she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance.
God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on. Run away.
And then run into the... Then run into the... She discovers the west doors...
You were doing so well. Anyway, she was This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head. Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah.
In that case...
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a...
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
This next bit is just speculation, but Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mom, but then must have heard footsteps coming. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like... Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably. What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about Terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception. Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
So we have 3 objectives. Finding Amame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
I'm glad we had an open room for you. It's quiet here. You should be able to relax and focus on your treatment.
Treatment?
Oh, you don't have to worry about the paperwork for your stay here. We'll handle everything.
Hold on. My stay here?
You don't remember?
Remember what?
This is troubling. Doctor, you shouldn't be doing this at the hospital. Put your ball away. No playing Kusemon Go in the hospital. My name is Hanayo Nasu. I used to go by a different name.
You got married?
No, the opposite. I got a divorce, so I'm going back to my maiden name. It's been a few hours since you arrived.
A few hours? Impossible.
Mr. Ryuki, do you remember? I'm sure the doctor would have told you.
No?
I see. Then I'm afraid I'll have to be the bearer of Mr. Ryuki, you have what we call cognitive dysfunction. Sometimes you'll forget what time it is or where you are, even lose track of the people around you. It's all part of your condition. In addition to that, we believe that you have a short-term memory disorder.
Tama,
Yes, it is.
This is difficult for me to say, but your condition is very serious. We need to begin treatment immediately. I'll be right back, so please wait here. Excuse me.
Okay, I went to the hospital like I promised. Now let's get going, Tama.
What are you talking about? That nurse told you that you need to stay.
I don't have time for that. I need to solve this. Please, Tama, just 3 more days.
I refuse.
Fine, just 1 day. Please let me do this. I'll give you some chocolate later.
Are you joking? You know I can't eat chocolate.
No, I mean like emotional chocolate.
Fine, but you're only getting 24 hours. Not a second longer.
Thanks, Tama.
Welcome! We aren't open yet, though. I've got something for you, Ryuki.
What?
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
I know exactly what Mom was talking about.
It's chocolate.
That's what I was going to say!
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some. Oh, you want to know why there are 2 balls? This way I have a spare if one stops working.
Thanks for the chocolate.
Don't thank me, huh? Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
You can return the favor.
Meaning?
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands. I don't follow. Did she get into trouble?
She may have come into contact with Tara. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the Big Milky Balls.
Could you call them something else?
Oh, mighty balls. Who has the soft? That is Mama. Of course. That's right.
Who gives a
Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful. Please find someone for me. Her name is Amame Doi. Where is she right?
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
Ooh. How was it?
Thanks, that was helpful. The Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
Not necessarily, but it won't.
Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy...
Are you talking about the Nirvana trial?
No, not that one. There's another one. It was released at midnight. It's called Nirvana X.
X?
That's right.
Miyuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
It's just like that QR video. I thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah. I have it saved on my... Wanna see?
No, Ryuki. Don't do it. Something bad might happen again.
Mama, please?
Ryuki!
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the... It's probably better to watch it on... Okay.
Okay.
Clickety-click.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Yeah, don't scare me like that.
Judging by the name, it's gotta have something the incidents at Shinjuku might be related to.
What incidents?
Well, one example is what happened with that rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative, but we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen, who's behind it, we don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though. The Nirvana X video, there were 2 codes on there. One of them was 215-1200. I think it's a date and a time.
February 15, 12 p.m.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the Nirvana initiative will...
There's not much...
What about the letter?
Not sure about that one. The numbers represented.
Okay.
Let's get a move.
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here. The investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mommy wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the... You should gain...
What valuable information?
I don't know.
This has become a difficult... There are many factors to consider, taking into account probability. Well, what dating app should I use? So that's how it's gonna be. Well, I suppose it's not that bad. Is this getting a little too scripted? That's what the people want. Anyway, my name is...
Kagami!
That's my line! Huh? My name is Kagami. Ka-ga-me. Very well, Mr. Ryuki. You can give me a nickname. That way.
A nickname? Something easy to remember would...
Exactly.
How about... Kagami? That's an easy nickname to remember. Do you know this girl? Her name is Amame Doi.
Oh, I know her. She's a mermaid at Sunfish Pop.
That's true, but...
Well, I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives...
As an
I need to know what's in.
That's a tough...
Do you know what...
No. I can tell you that she isn't working right. I heard from another girl that she hasn't been feeling well recently.
Right. It's unlikely that she'd be at Sunfish Pocket. Mame saw Terror at the studio. And right after that, she saw Komeji's body. It's unlikely she'd be at work with all that going on.
The body is long gone. It really is a shame. She was killed right before her birthday. Tokiko's birthday is February 15th. There was a huge party planned for her here. It really is such a shame.
It's off limits right now.
So you don't know about
the box?
There was a box there with a strange-looking... Tama.
Sorry.
What?
Ryuki, when you went to the cathedral, the impact caused me... I was only able to recover...
No back?
Because it was so deep underground, there was no signal down.
Come to think of it...
Exact. So I couldn't upload the data.
Damn.
It's all right now! Northern Mariana Islands! Smash!
Mame. It's this girl.
Who?
This girl.
No.
I see.
It's not a lead or anything, but it is interesting.
What is?
It's gonna take some time to prepare. I'll let you know when I'm ready. Ryuki, I'm ready. That's what I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh.
Look at that pond.
Is that?
It's Tokiko's hologram. Her laptop was in the desk. There was a program running this. I think it's some software aimed at these cultists. Needless to say, it's just an image. But she does talk. If you give her a topic, she'll give some prereq. You can choose from 4. Moksha, gain. Form is emptiness, and there's other data in there too somewhere, but it'll take time to get at.
The allegory of the cave is a story. There are prisoners imprisoned in a dark cave. These prisoners have never witnessed the outside. All they can see are shadows projected on the walls in front of them. Merely the shadows of grass and trees. monkeys, flocks, even families of deer would be shown from time to time. But the prisoners who have never seen the outside world believe these shadows to be the truth. One day, one of the prisoners unchains themselves and escapes the cave. They see real grass, real trees, real flocks of birds, and real deer. At that time, they saw the world as it truly overwhelmed with emotion. They head back to the cave to tell the other prisoners of their discovery.
Everything we've seen until now have been shadows, false images. The outside world is...
None of the other prisoners believe the escapee. Have they gone insane? They laugh. Do you understand this allegory? The escapee was enlightened with the truth and reached moksha. So what about you? Do you plan to live your days chained in a cave, scraping by a living in a world of falsehood and fraud? Or do you plan to join up? The decision needs to be made. Please demonstrate your determination. Moksha, or one is only true. But this state of mind is not something that can be easily defined or described in words. It is implicit. Imagine, for example, someone who has never seen the color red. It is impossible to explain to that person what the color red is. You can't truly understand the redness of the color red. Moksha is similar in this way. So how can you reach moksha? Among Hindu followers are those known as the sadhu. They follow a strict spiritual path of penance in an attempt to reach moksha. For example, one may stand on just one leg for decades, or try to roll across the entire Indo-Chinese continent. One may live on a bed of nails. Another might strike his head upon a pillar. Among Buddhists, they perform 1,000 days, and but how is it that may, or is it one may? Knives has a slave. Do you? They try to run into walls. They go to places that they do things that that is the hitting your head, sitting toward this world, like rat.
Anyway, there was no information on the mame. Let's go somewhere else.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Oh shit, a shooting star. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate. Damn it, I couldn't say the third one in time. You're talking about a Mame Doi? Tessa's friend.
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa. So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see.
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld. So I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to Nai. I did hear something from him. The president of Nai's Japan, Tokiko Shigure, she was in a relationship with that.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago. Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at Nice. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at Nice. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko. Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie. But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit.